Now a play fake, and it's gone. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Value free, value free. Average wall. What's that?
Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running right, it's Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. The Lions at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit, number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's 2nd and 10.
17. Louis.
Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Yes, sir.
Here's Pollard again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They'll run with Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Goff. Swinging this out for Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Up the middle they go. Burns. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burns, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Right side, he has Johnston. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Get it! Deputy Lions! Panther 11! Panther 11! Deputy Rangers! Deputy Rangers!
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Now! Drop ball 80! Seven Pirates!
1st and 10, it's Stroud. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over.
Let's go!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
18, 5 in. Broncos. On the goal. Ready.
He'll try again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So following the touchdown, Vizcaino back out to send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Shell. What's that?
Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, into a sea of defenders, have intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side. Burns. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. 65 cat. 65 cat. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burns. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
60. Rig.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Vizcaino now to kick off as he'll send this one away. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. 2nd and 10.
Maverick wall. Value 1. Cornell. What's that?
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
76.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Play action. It's Goff. Williams brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Shell. Jester.
Goff now looking to throw.
That is caught downfield. It's Waddle.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
The Folks kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Burns. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mustang 19, Panther 11.
Now Stroud.
This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown!
Gabriel Davis.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Vizcaino back to work after the made field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
5. Listen. Maverick.
Got that cheat code out there.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
18 Cardinals.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Burns. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Stroud to throw it. Touchdown, Vikings. Quentin Johnston, 29 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So following the touchdown, Vizcaino back out to send this one away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 21-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
11.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And you start to think if it's going to happen for these guys, it's got to start with this drive. Down 3 scores, they need to start making some inroads. And that'll help the cause there as they pick up good yardage and a 1st down.
Now Goff on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Hey, 76. Super.
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Obama. Hey, kill. Hey, 5. What's that?
Goff throwing again. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Super 66.
They are going for it. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down. Goff's throw complete here to Waller. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown.
Now a first down throw. Goff. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 23 yards on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Dude. 4 down. Obama.
From the red zone now, Goff. To the goal line, but it's in.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, lift.
Now Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
12. 76. Tell him. 76.
To the air again. Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Darren Waller from 17 yards out. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Goff looking to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Run the
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Burns. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to speed things up here.
Stroud looking to change the play. Into space at the 45.
And he is down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Cougar 19.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Check.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. That's Burns. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. On 3rd down, it's Burns, and he is going to lose yardage here. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Stroud looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. In motion right is Davis. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Grab ball 80. Alert, alert. Let's go.
They'll try again.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Vizcaino now to kick off as he'll send this one away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Going to run again here with Pollard.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Going deep for Diggs.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Value 3, value 3, value 3, value 3. Maverick ball.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Stroud. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
He finds his man complete. That's Burns. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Grady Jarrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Top 60, top 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Daniel Bellinger
from 21 yards away.
And the Vikings are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Here's Goff.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Horrible. Shell. Whoa. What's that?
Goff.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Vizcaino now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
76.
On 2nd and 10, Goff.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Now Vizcaino for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Vizcaino back to work after the made field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Shell! Shell! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's that?
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
14. Harbaugh. 5.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
By the Vikings. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10.
Hurry! Track him, 60.
Here's Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.